Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Lacey Chabert compares making Hallmark movies to Netflix movies. Mean Girls star Lacey Chabert is celebrating a big milestone. Her 40th Hallmark movie is The Christmas Quest. In addition, her Netflix movie has been a big holiday hit. Now that the has filmed movies for both Hallmark and Netflix, fans may want to know how they are different from each other. Lacey Chabert compares Hallmark to Netflix. Now that Lacey Chabert has starred in the Netflix movie Hot Frosty, asking her that very thing. Firstly, Lacey shared that the two have the same heart. Moreover, although she has starred in the rom-com, she shared that she got to do more comedy in Hot Frosty. Lacey also added that working on her Netflix movie was a pleasure because of her co-stars. She shared that having been in this business almost my whole life, to go to work and be inspired and to learn something new every day. I cherish that. What are Lacey Chabert's two 2024 Christmas movies? Lacey Chabert is starring in two Christmas movies in 2024. The first is Hot Frosty, which is streaming on Netflix. The second is The Christmas Quest, which is on Hallmark. Hot Frosty is a true comedy. Lacey stars alongside Dustin Milligan. This is a fun take on the Frosty the Snowman song. As for The Christmas Quest, she stars alongside Christopher Polaha. This is an adventure movie that is similar to Romancing the Stone or Indiana Jones. They are on a treasure hunt which takes place in Iceland. Don't miss the premiere of Lacey Chabert and Christopher Polaha in The Christmas Quest on Sunday, December 1 at 8 p.m. Eastern on the Hallmark Channel. This movie will also be available on Peacock up to 72 hours after the premiere. Lastly, Hot Frosty is currently streaming on Netflix. Lacey Chabert compares making Hallmark movies to Netflix movies. Lacey Chabert, widely regarded as the Queen of Hallmark, has spent over a decade bringing heartwarming characters and feel-good stories to life on the Hallmark Channel. With more than 30 Hallmark movies under her belt, from Christmas classics like Christmas Waltz to romantic comedies like the Wedding Veil trilogy, Chabert has become synonymous with cozy storytelling. However, in recent years, she's also ventured into the world of Netflix, appearing in projects that offer a different flavor of storytelling. In a recent candid conversation, Chabert opened up about what it's really like working for both platforms and how the experiences differ in terms of creativity, production, and emotional impact. A tale of two sets, comfort versus complexity. When I work on a Hallmark set, Chabert said in a recent interview, there's an incredible sense of familiarity and comfort. It's like going home. She likens Hallmark Productions to a tight-knit family reunion. The crews are often the same, and there's a formula everyone knows and loves. These are the stories where love always wins, the cookies never burn, and Christmas decorations magically appear overnight. There's a charm to that predictability, an emotional sanctuary not just for audiences, but also for actors. On the flip side, Netflix sets offer something Chabert describes as a blank canvas. With Netflix, there's often more freedom in the script and in how scenes are performed, she explains. The tone can be edgier, the characters more flawed, and the arcs less conventional. She emphasizes that neither approach is better or worse, just different. Hallmark is like a warm cup of cocoa, and Netflix is like a triple espresso, both energizing in their own way. Creative control and the magic of mood. One area where Chabert sees a stark contrast is in creative control. Hallmark, known for its distinct brand of optimism and family-friendly themes, sticks to a consistent tone across all its content. This means there's less room for improvisation, and scripts are tightly edited to maintain the network's wholesome image. There's a comfort in knowing the tone so well, Chabert says. I can read a Hallmark script and know exactly what emotional notes I need to hit. Netflix, on the other hand, often allows more experimentation. The mood can shift from rom-com to drama to thriller in a single film. There's more room to breathe in Netflix productions, she adds. I once did a scene where I was crying and laughing within minutes, and it wasn't cut for tonal consistency. It was kept because it felt human. That freedom is creatively stimulating, she admits, but it also comes with a challenge. You're not just delivering joy, you're exploring deeper emotions, sometimes darker ones. It can be exhausting, but it's also exhilarating. Budget and schedule. Big versus efficient. Another notable difference Chabert highlights is the budget and shooting schedule. Hallmark is known for its lightning-fast production timelines. Most films are shot in just 2 to 3 weeks. Sets are reused, locations are often limited to small towns in Canada, and the pace is relentless. "I shot entire movies in under 15 days, Chabert says with a laugh. You're changing wardrobe in a trailer, sprinting from scene to scene. It's a dance we've learned to do well. Netflix, with its deeper pockets and longer timelines, allows for more flexibility. On my last Netflix film, we shot over 6 weeks. That gave us time to experiment with blocking, lighting, even character development," she says. "You get to take more risks when there's more time and money." But she's quick to point out that Hallmark's efficiency is not a weakness, it's a skill. There's something really rewarding about pulling off a beautiful film in such a short time. It's proof of how talented the crews are. Fan expectations and emotional investment. Chabert is well aware of the different kinds of audiences she reaches through each platform. Hallmark fans are loyal and vocal, she says warmly. They watch every premiere, they send letters, they decorate entire rooms in themes from our movies. It's beautiful. These viewers often turn to Hallmark during tough times, seeking stories of hope and healing. You're not just entertaining someone, you're helping them feel safe, she says. Netflix audiences, she observes, are more eclectic and often more critical. There's a different expectation with Netflix, Chabert admits. People want something new. They're willing to see you in a different light, but they're also quicker to judge if it doesn't resonate. This contrast can be nerve-wracking, but it also pushes her as an actress. "I'd love that challenge. It keeps me from getting too comfortable." Career growth and personal fulfillment. While many actors might try to move away from typecasting, Chabert embraces her Hallmark reputation. "I'm proud of what I've built with Hallmark," she says firmly. "Those stories matter. They give people joy." But she's also excited by the doors Netflix has opened. It's fun to play characters who are more complicated, people who don't always have the answers, who make mistakes. Chabert sees her work with Netflix as a way to stretch her muscles without abandoning the core of who she is as an artist. "There's no reason you can't be both," she smiles. "The heart of acting is empathy. Whether you're in a snowy village making Christmas cookies or navigating heartbreak in a city apartment." Looking ahead, blending both worlds. As streaming and cable continue to evolve, Chabert hopes to continue walking the line between Hallmark's predictability and Netflix's unpredictability. "I would love to produce more stories that blend the two styles," she says. "Imagine a film with the emotional depth of a Netflix drama, but the hopeful spirit of a Hallmark movie. That's where I want to live as a storyteller." She's already begun that journey as an executive producer on several Hallmark projects, bringing more depth and nuance to the characters she portrays. "There's room to grow even in familiar spaces," she says. "You just have to keep asking, what's the real emotion behind this moment? How can I make it true?" Conclusion. The best of both worlds. For Lacey Chabert, working with Hallmark and Netflix isn't about choosing one over the other. It's about finding balance. "I'm grateful for both," she says. "Hallmark gave me a home, and Netflix gives me wings. One reminds me of who I am, and the other challenges me to discover who I can become." Whether she's wrapping presents under twinkling lights or unraveling the complexities of a modern relationship on screen, Chabert brings sincerity, warmth, and a quiet power to every role she plays. And as audiences continue to follow her across networks and genres, one thing remains certain. Lacey Chabert isn't just acting. She's connecting, comforting, and creating stories that stay with us long after the credits roll. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with